glowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Hey, it's Beth here. Episode 541. Boy, do I have a story for you. It's like something good happened to me. I can't even believe it. It happened yesterday. I still can't believe it. So, I'm trying to be a baby hugger, right? I thought I got it. I thought I got baby hugging at the hospital. I went for my orientation on Monday. Thought it was in the bag. I mean, come home, get my assignment. It's in the emergency room. Complete opposite of baby hugging, okay? And I'm not certified to do anything there, but anyway, that's what I got. Totally devastated. Totally. I've got to do it for 3 months before I can even ask for a change. Okay, so that's my life. Monday. Thursday comes. I'm overeating, drinking, doing everything wrong. Lying around, watching television, handling my grief and my disappointment in my inimitable way. Thursday, I get this email. It's from the hospital. They've had a little problem, a big problem. They need all hands on deck. I'm not supposed to start until the following Thursday, my first day at emergency room. Don't have my badge, don't have anything. Write the email, say, do you even mean me? Because if you do, I can come on Friday. They're like, yeah, Beth, we mean you. Come on Friday. Go up, stairs. You can be a lab runner. You can run samples back and forth to the lab. I'm like, fine. I'm so excited. Put my uniform on. I bought a pair of pants on Thursday so I could wear them on Friday. All ready to go. Friday morning, wake up. I told them I'd be there at the crack of 1. Wide awake at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Show up. Get to the volunteer. There's no one there. Okay. I'm doing it. Sign in. Put my name. I don't have my number. New. I've got my little sticker thing from the front desk. I'm fine, but I don't know where to go. I don't know where the lab is. I don't know what to do. This one volunteer goes by. I say, hi, help. She says, oh yeah, just go up to the 4th floor and make a left and go in the door. I'm like, okay, go up to the 4th floor. Make a left. It's NICU. I pick up this phone. The door's open. To NICU. This is where the babies are. This is the baby hugging world. I never thought the door would ever open for me. I got slammed in my face, and I'm walking in. I walk in, got the little, volunteer uniform on. They're like, hi. I'm like, hi, I'm here to pick up some lab samples. They said, oh, the baby won't be here for an hour. Could you come back in an hour? I'm like, fine. Do as I'm told. Go back out. They shut the door. Go wait in the volunteer library for an hour. Come back 1 hour later, just like I was told. Door doesn't open. Yikes, when I pick up the phone, which I thought was like the bat phone. So this other man comes by. He's putting some curtains in NICU. I don't know what that means. He says, I'll call my office. Okay, he calls his office. We're making a mistake. We should have read on the board, on the wall, dial this number. They look at you and they let you in. Okay? Little mistake. Not panicking. We made it together. Go inside. Somebody tells me I made a mistake. Still not panicking. Very cool. Not hyperventilating, sweating, anything yet. Okay? Go back up, and the nurses say, the baby's not here yet. Might be another 20 minutes. So I just stand there. Then a nurse comes up to me. She goes, why don't you ask them if they need help? I said, well, because, and I explained that I'm not really a volunteer yet. I'm on, new. She said, we don't care. Go over there. I go over there. This is the baby hug. I look inside. The nurse is talking to this family. I wait and wait 15 minutes. Finally knock on the little door, like boom, boom, boom. She says, why, I'm still talking. We don't need your help right now. Like, okay. Heartsick. Turn around. This other nurse comes up to me and she goes, can you help me? I'm like, yeah, but I'm not supposed to be here. She doesn't care. I don't care. I don't care. Come, I need this. Baby needs help. Baby alert. I'm like, okay, go in. She shows me this beautiful 3-day-old baby who won't stop crying. Little boy, gorgeous. I go up to him. I'm not kidding. I put my little hand on his little furrowed brow and we start talking. And he stops crying. And he goes to sleep. This other nurse comes 5 minutes later. I'm still talking to this guy. She says, hey, I heard about you. I need you over here. I go across the hall. There's this 3-month-old baby girl. She said, this is my little baby and she really loves to play. Will you play with her? I'm like, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. Heaven. I am baby hugging and playing. This little girl and I, we discover her hands. She didn't even know she had them. I put my little pinky. She's grabbing my hands with both hands. She's trying to do push-ups. This kid is a winner. So much fun. We start talking about her animals. She's looking at them. She's touching them with her little hands. I introduced her to a feat. She couldn't have cared less. She was so into her hands. We're having a wonderful time. The nurse is telling me, thank you. She can get her paperwork done. We're playing. I bet it was for 30 minutes. I didn't even look. Finally, that other nurse from across the hall goes up to this nurse. They're fighting over me now. And she says, I want her back. I need her. I'm taking her. She's mine. I leave my little girl baby, go back to the little tiny 3-day-old baby who is crying like he's been electrified. His arms and legs are out, just like colic. It looks like colic. 3 days old. She said, I'm going to put him in your lap. I was like, okay, let's see what happens. She puts him in my lap. I start singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. I have a terrible voice. And I hold him like I learned on a YouTube. Little tiny babies want you to hold the top of their head and their little feet as if they're back in the womb. And to really cuddle them with your arms. So I made all the moves that I'd seen on the YouTube. This little guy ate it up. He stopped screaming. We started talking, and I'm watching him on the monitor, his heart rate and his breathing. We're still a little upset. Every now and then he's getting cranky and something hurts. He's got his pacifier. It comes out, it goes in. We're doing row, row, row your boat. Finally, I start rocking him a little bit. This little guy was like a truck driver. I don't mean to be mean. He had so much gas in him that it was like the Challenger going straight up in the air. That's what his problem was. The nurse comes back in. I said, I don't think he'd mind me telling you this, but he's passing some gas. She said, does it bother you? I said, are you kidding? I'm thrilled for the guy. It just went on. And I mean, it was really, but his blood pressure and his heart rate just kept getting better and better. Finally, this, like Mount Vesuvius erupted. After that, he's as calm as can be. Still wants me to sing Row, Row Your Boat because he doesn't like any of the noises. A helicopter landed. I thought, he's such an aware guy. 3 days old. The guy knows everything. As long as I was singing, we sat there for an hour and a half. I'm going to cry. I was in heaven. This is just what I want to do. This is just where I want to be. And it's a miracle that I was in this room. I don't know who did. They told me not to worry about any of those samples. They'll get that done. Don't leave. They kept saying, where are you coming from? I said, well, I'm brand new. That's why I don't have a badge. And can you come back tomorrow? When are you coming back? They wanted my name. They want to tell downstairs that they want me. I wanted them They wanted me. I'm good at this. I'm 70 years old and I'm good at something. You know when people say, oh, I don't know why they pay me. I love my job. I've never felt like that. I mean, I loved having my kids. That was great. But I never felt like I helped my own family. And that's great. And that's a wonderful thing to do. I actually felt like I was helping other people. I was helping these babies. I'm telling you, that little boy, they told me he hadn't slept since he was born. He slept, and then I had to give him back when the parents showed up. I didn't even want to go home. I didn't want to leave him. We were like one. We were breathing the same. He was so peaceful and so happy and so beautiful that, that's not my assignment, and I lucked out, and I got to spend one day in the NICU, baby hugging. So I'm going to give my 3 months to the emergency room. The good thing that happened yesterday, it was a miracle beyond a miracle. I'm still sky high, still as happy as I can be, and now I know for sure that I can do it. So I'm going to fight to get it back. This is my journey. No one's going to stop me. If they make me do 3 more other things before I can have this, I will do it. Because I'm good at this. These babies need somebody. I'm there. They need me. I need them. We're looking at each other. This is like a gold mine. I'm happy. They're happy. It's like 2 wayward spirits. And we just meet right in the middle. 2 different age groups. 2 different storylines. Whatever. I'm telling you, that little boy kept looking up at me. We kept talking to each other. And the little girl playing and finding her little hands. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm sky high. I'm sky high. I didn't know at 70 you could finally find out what you're supposed to do, where you belong, what your job is. And the good thing is, baby hugging, you look at YouTube videos, they've got these guys, they're all in their mid-80s, late 80s. I'm a spring chicken. I'm young. This is amazing. I can do this forever. So, I just didn't think it was possible that I would find something magical, wonderful at 70. And I didn't think that a miracle could happen to me, like when those doors opened. And I was just waiting to pick up a sample. And they let me do what I wanted to do. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was flying. So, miracles can happen at 70. I mean it. And I will fight and fight and fight to the death to get back into the NICU. Whatever they make me do, I will do it. Because that's what I want. That's where I belong. And I will get it back. So, Friday. Going back tomorrow because they still need help. They still have their problem. I don't know. I'm going to mention that on Friday I went into the NICU and it worked out. And I don't know where else, anything else is in the hospital because I'm new. Pray that I get it back another day with those babies, and it's Mother's Day. And a lot of people have mothers. Some of these kids don't have such great stories. I will be there. I will hug them. I will hug the baby if the mother wants to go to the bathroom or have a little cup of coffee. I'll do whatever. If they let me back in the NICU tomorrow, I am going to lose it. Lose it. I'll be so happy. But I'm already happy because I got 1 day. But if I get 2, I'm going to talk about a great thing to do on Mother's Day. Then Matt's going to make me dinner and I'll be home at 5 o'clock having this incredible day, hopefully. Even if it's not, even if they put me somewhere else in the hospital, I'm helping out. But if I get those doors to the NICU to open up again and I get to hold another baby, oh my God. It's just, you just don't know what it's like. I mean, everybody knows what it's like for girls who want to be a mom. And they wait and they wait and they wait. And it's heartbreaking. It's also heartbreaking if you want to be a grandmother. But this is my outlet. This Yesterday, I was as happy as I could be. That's all I want. I just need to hold a baby. I just need to be friends with a baby. And I got it yesterday. And I filled that little tank with something that I needed so badly. So, and I was alone with the baby. Like, that's the greatest thing. I wasn't with my friend and it's her baby and I had to talk. I got to be alone with the baby for an hour and a half. Just, I don't know, zen. Paradise. So, wish me luck tomorrow. I hope I get to do it again. But I will get back there. If it takes me a year, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. The doors of that NICU are going to open for me once a week, sooner or later. Because I know my destiny. So, I had a miracle happen. 70 years old and I know where I belong. So, wow. I will be back. I'm sane beyond sanity. I am. No matter what happens tomorrow, I'm still going to stay sane. It's been a long time since I felt like I can take a hit and still stand, but I can. Because I'm going to get there. This is my hero's journey. I'm going to get where I'm going. Easy, hard, whatever, I'm going to get there. Babies are my destiny. So, 70, new career. Can't believe it. Couldn't wait. Couldn't wait to tell you. Stay sane, and I will be back.
They fly so high, nearly reach the sky.